What a game of football, ladies and gentlemen. It's again 1-0 to the Arsenal. Two back-to-back victories, two clean sheets, and most importantly, the moment of truth. Martin Odegaard's only goal, that was the turning point. That was the only point to talk about in terms of either of the teams scoring. So, ladies and gentlemen, Martin Odegaard was the goal scorer, the difference maker, the history maker for Arsenal today. And talking about the one, the only Takahiro Tomiyasu, my word, what a performance, colossal from Takahiro. Well, let's talk about the stats that we have for this game. Aaron Ramsdale has kept a clean sheet in each of his first three games for Arsenal. More importantly, let's talk about Takahiro. Well, 100% aerial duels won, 100% duels won, 79 touches, which is most, 5 total duels, 5 recoveries, 5 clearances, 4 aerial duels, 1 interception and 1 tackle. All Arsenal has to do is get another right back for his, so that he could relieve the pressure on him as well. They need a proper right back as well. Moving on, Gabriel Magalhaes for Arsenal was colossal as well. Most clearances 8, most tackles 3, most blocks 2. You seriously shall not pass. That was unbelievable from him. But moving on, let's talk about more stuff that happened in the game. Well, of course, you just have to. The eyes were only on one person because he was the one who scored. Martin Odegaard is the 4th different Arsenal player to score a direct free kick in the Premier League since the start of 2019-2020 season. We had Aubameyang against Aston Villa, Xhaka versus Chelsea, Willian versus West Brom, and him against Burnley. And of course, he has scored his first ever away goal in the Premier League for Arsenal. That is a definite relief for him. And talking about Arsenal's defenders and aerial duels this week, Ben White 8 aerials won, 62.5% win rate. Gabriel 10 aerials won, 40% win percent rate. Tomiyasu 4 aerials won, 100% win rate. Tomiyasu won 100% of his duels on the ground or in the air. So unbelievable. Moving on, so Aaron Ramsdale was the guy that was unbelievable. Oh, this is a very and also Arsenal players were seen after the full-time whistle. They helped the limping Takahiro Tomiyasu up to his feet after the full-time whistle. Plus, there was a fight that broke down between Arsenal fans and Burnley fans. Well, NBC commentator on Ramsdale says it's been a flawless performance. Aaron Ramsdale was unstoppable. Superb performance. But what do we have here about the whole 3 points? Yes, but let's talk about Martin Odegaard to his Ozil comparisons before the game. Well, we have an interview where he was compared with Mesut Ozil. So he says, Mesut Ozil is a great role model and brother to me. Guendouzi spoke to build. So Guendouzi added a lot. Let's see what Martin Odegaard had to say. Odegaard says, his qualities are amazing. So it's nice to hear people say things like that, but I don't think too much about it and I try to be myself and play my own game. I don't like too much the comparisons, but he was one of my favorite players when I was young and I also admire him as a player when he spoke to Stadium Astro. So, of course, Odegaard admires Mesut, but he doesn't want to compare himself to talk like that. Moving on, Ruben Neves was right according to Bruno Lage, who is the Wolves manager or boss. Currently has admitted his struggle to hold on to Ruben Neves this season. He says that this is life after the big teams come for this player. I live with the rumor he can leave, but he stayed with us. In this way, he took the best decision. Don't go and stay and continue to improve with us and help us to be better. Let's see what happens. What Nuno did was very good and I want to continue with that. The project is to take Wolves to the next step. From the club side, we need to conquer our players to stay with us. Not just with a contract and salary, but more ambition to be better. I don't even know whether they have that ambition or like whether they will be. I don't know, but that is that. And talking about more stuff, well, since being linked with Arsenal, James Madison has hardly done anything this season. A report from Billy Mayers says that, according to Football.London, Leicester wanted £70 million for James Madison, and Arsenal said, you know what, we'll wait, and Arsenal just let it pass and signed Martin Odegaard instead. But how has James Madison performed? Well, it is according to this report, they say that it's safe to say that ex-Norwich maestro could have done better. In 6 appearances so far this season, Madison is yet to score a goal or assist one of his teammates. He is yet to achieve higher than a 6.64 rating on WhoScored.com. In fairness, Leicester haven't exactly been flying. Brendan Rodgers has overseen 2 wins and 2 defeats in 4 Premier League outings so far. Perhaps when the Foxes pick up a bit of a form, so too will James Madison. Well, I saw him play, in a 4-4-1-1 against Manchester City, but when he actually was removed and Iheanacho came on, that's when things went really good for Leicester. So apart from that, I don't think so anything was really going on Leicester's way. But yes, James Madison, maybe, maybe. Maybe could have been better. Well, let's talk about more stuff. Another player being linked with Arsenal, so crazy stuff. But he is a player that is wanted suddenly because of their crazy performance against Paris Saint-Germain. Noah Lang is on the radar for Arsenal. So let's see how things will turn out to be. Well, Noah Lang is actually from Spain. Milan, Arsenal and Leicester are jostling for the 22 million rated Club Brugge winger. AC Milan are one of the clubs who are interested in signing him. According to a report in Spain, the 22-year-old Dutchman plays predominantly as a left winger but can also fill various roles such as playmaker or on the right side. He was even called up by Louis van Gaal for the Netherlands after a season with 4 goals and 4 assists in 9 games played so far. The Belgium team announced the renewal of Noah Lang until the summer of 2025, together with another attacking talent in CDK, Charles de Ketelaere. Fischages.net say that Rossoneri, Leicester and Arsenal are in the midst to sign him. Well, yes, Arsenal have emerged as a potential suitor for a left wing, but Lang has made a very solid impression in the Jupiler Pro League, which is actually the Dutch league. No, what? No, sorry, the Belgian league. I'm so sorry about that. He is Dutch actually. His exploits in the final third have put Arsenal on a red alert as well, and that's the whole reason why Arsenal want to sign him. Well, talking about more stuff. Well, all the defenders stood up. Talking about headed clearances. Ben White 6 out of 6. Kieran Tierney 3 out of 3. Magalhaes 3 out of 3. Thomas Partey 3 out of 3. Takahiro Tomiyasu 2 out of 2. Defensive aerial duels 4 out of 10 for Gabriel. 4 out of 7 for Ben White. 4 out of 4 for Takahiro. And Nicola Pepe 2 out of 5. Arsenal were really good in the air. But moving on, fight, as I already mentioned, Arsenal and Burnley supporters, there was a fight that broke out at the full time. Still going on here as plenty of drinks go flying across the barrier. Home stewards were so pissed off that they let the Burnley fans try and bring it to Arsenal. So, unfreaking believable. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. But more importantly, what do you guys think? Who was your man of the match? I'll be posting a community tab post about the. I think if I have to name some, I've got Odegaard. Of course, I believe he was man of the match. But not to forget, Aaron Ramsdale was colossal. So that'll be the number second option. Number third option is Takahiro Tomiyasu for his every single thing. What he did in the air to win every ball, that reminds us why Hector Bellerin should have been stopped on long back. He should have been out of Arsenal. But fourth on that list is not surprising. Gabriel Magalhaes saved Arsenal a pretty good amount of time in this game as well. So I think no other player comes to my mind when I have to talk about. No other player comes to my mind. So 4 players to be named. Let me know in the comments of that community post or this community post who was the man of the match for Arsenal versus Burnley. Most importantly, 2 wins. Arsenal scoring very less amount of goals, but they're getting the win. But is that enough? Are you happy? I'm not happy about today's game. I'm really satisfied with what ended up. But yes, defensively everyone put up a shift. Things you love to see at Arsenal. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Let me know definitely who was your man of the match tonight. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers and Don't forget to subscribe, man. And tomorrow there's a definitely a live stream wherein we talk about the whole game. If you want to join in, hit me up a message on Instagram or Twitter, links of which are in the description. Join me in the live stream. Cheers, I'll see you in the next one.